amidst the green and gentle landscape which really resembles the hills of Italy. On the way, you will find several pasta cartridges and producers of cheeses, preserves, and jellies. What to bring? A cardigan and very hungry. You need to come very hungry because there are so many delicious things to eat. The city of Antônio Prado makes part of Rio Grande do Sul too. You will feel so much inside the Italian colony that you will start speaking with a soap opera accent. There is the Itaimbezinho Canyon, a green chasm in the fog located in the park of Aparados da Serra in Cambará do Sul, 200 kilometers from Porto Alegre. Then we have the Secret Stone. The rock is famous for having the shape of two gorilla heads and is a great location for trails which include climbing the hill, perfect for watching the sunset, but also beautiful during the day, and exploring the three caves that are in your hillside: the Cave of Darkness, the Hall of Stalactites, and Percival Antunes. This is the name of the discoverer. Pedra do Segredo is located in the municipality of Caçapava do Sul, 259 kilometers from Porto Alegre, our capital. We have the mines of Camaquã. In addition to being able to visit the abandoned mines, it is worth visiting the Blue Lagoon. Because of the pH of the water, there are no bacteria in it, and for that reason it perfectly reflects the color of the sky. Minas do Camaquã is also close to Caçapava do Sul, so it is also a great place for trails and hikes. Then, Piratini. Piratini was the capital of the Rio Grandense Republic during the Farroupilha Revolution and the backdrop for the soap opera A Casa das Sete Mulheres, or The House of the Seven Women. Although defeated, the revolution is nevertheless celebrated, especially in Piratini. The main attractions are its 23 historic buildings listed at the thematic city tour, in which actors in period clothes stage events from the Farrapos War. São Miguel das Missões. The ruins of São Miguel are the most preserved of the Jesuit colonies of the seven peoples of the missions. Every night there is a light show that tells the story of the mission. Taim Ecological Station. This is another place in the region of the Rio Grande. Is this ecological oasis where 230 species of birds are preserved. Taim is their nursery, in addition to capybaras, alligators, and graxaíns, species of bush dogs typical of the region. Barra do Rio Grande. At the port of Rio Grande, in the south of the state of Rio Grande do Sul, there is a cart that crosses the rock arms near the pier which enter the ocean. He walks on rails pulled by a sail propelled by the strong winds of the beach and goes to the end of the rocky tip of the jetties. Pelotas. Another city. For all the gaúchos, gaúchos is like the people from Rio Grande do Sul is called. Pelotas is synonymous with sweets, especially those of Portuguese origin, with a lot of eggs and no savings in sugar. The city hosts Fena Doce, the largest candy fair in Brazil. In addition, it is possible to visit Charqueadas farms producing jerky that made the wealth of the age of the 19th century. São Lourenço do Sul, it's another famous place, the Pearl of Lagoa dos Patos, one of the attractions of the south, called Costa Doce. On its calm beaches, you can practice water sports and take schooner rides. Another attraction is the Pomeranian Way, a route to get to know the colony of immigrants from Pomerania. a region now extinct that was between Poland and Germany. Now, finally, my city, that is Vacaria. Vacaria is a city in the state of Rio Grande do Sul. The inhabitants are called Vacarienses. The municipality extends over 2,123 kilometers squared and has 66,218 inhabitants. The demographic density is 31.2 inhabitants per kilometer squared. Vacaria has 13 natural parks. It has good hotels in the city, and farm hotels. It has 5 universities, municipal and private state schools. The rodeo in Vacaria is one of the biggest rodeos in all of America. On April 6th, 1958, the CTG Porteira do Rio Grande held its first Creole rodeo. The event, which took place in an area belonging to the Associação Rural de Vacaria, now is called Parque de Exposições Nicanor Kramer da Luz. The first rodeo had an intermunicipal scope with the participation of Bom Jesus, Lagoa Vermelha, and Vacaria. There was evidence of laço, pialo, reins, and thame, as well as folkloric presentations. The CTG Alexandre Pato was the laço champion. The fandango, it's like a party at night, had the animation of accordion players. The first 3 rodeos were annual, and from the 4th edition onwards it became biannual. Currently, the Rodeo Creole Internacional de Vacaria is considered the biggest traditionalist party in Rio Grande do Sul, where pedestrians and gifts from all over Brazil and abroad come together to cultivate the traditions of our state. The event takes place at the Nicanor Kramer da Luz Park, with disputes over artistic and field trials, as well as several shows and balls. Rodeio da Vacaria has always been very strong in its artistic modalities. Considered as the World Cup of rodeos, it covers CTGs from all corners, seeking to show the result of its work and dedication of long months. Any kind of animal abuse will be repudiated by the event, subject to disqualification from the event and or expulsion from the event. During the International Creole Rodeo period, the population of the city doubled. People will stay in campsites, living as if they were actually in the daily field activities. Many use this period as a vacation. There are people who get to spend 30 days in these rudimentary camps before and during the event. Artistic activities take place during the day and all night. Today, the party lasts 10 days. Today always happens in even years. Thank you very much to the Radio MITWS from India to the invitation and the opportunity to speak a little bit about Brazil and my state.